Hello and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah, and today I'm doing a reading for the sign of Aries for the month of August. It is going to be August very soon. We are almost halfway through the summer. So I have already meditated on the cards and I've already shuffled the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today, beautiful Aries. And please remember that this may not resonate with everyone. This reading is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone. Please take what does resonate and leave the rest behind. You may also want to check out your other signs. So of course, in the past position here, we've got the Five of Cups. This is a card about someone who's feeling pessimistic. It's someone who is focusing on the negative and experiencing grief, if you will. Someone who is hard to please. This person is fixated on the Three Cups that are spilled, and this person is thinking and kind of grieving the loss of something, maybe a relationship, maybe a project at work. The Two of Wands is a kind of positive card. It's a card about decisions. This person is standing on high ground, and there is all of the sea and this harbor that is opening right in front of him. He's holding the world in his hands, and there are these two wands that are standing on each of his sides. This is an assertive person who is good with money. This person is someone that could be involved in real estate. This person could also be traveling a little bit. But in the past position, the combination of the Five of Cups and the Two of Wands suggests that there was a risk that you took and it did pay off, or it could be that you took a risk and unfortunately you lost something. There's even if you took a risk and it paid off, there's still an element of loss that you're experiencing. There's something that you're not happy about, the endeavor that you took in the recent past. Maybe something like a real estate deal didn't work out, or you wanted to purchase a home and you couldn't find a suitable home or something. In the challenging position, we have the Six of Cups and the Four of Cups. So I am feeling a little bit of a emotional, that you're maybe feeling a little bit emotional about something that you've lost. You are feeling emotional about something from the past. There was some kind of an experience that you had in the past, and you keep returning to it and sort of holding it, responsible for a failure recently. The Six of Cards is generally a very positive card. It represents a person that is generally kind and sweet, and a good friend. But in the negative position, this could suggest that you're not being as resourceful. You are not kind of lacking in creativity in something. This to me suggests that you are thinking about something in the past and fixating on something that is definitely negative. The Four of Cups it's generally a neutral card, because in this card a person is fixated on the Three Cups that are in front of him and not paying attention to what is being offered. So it's kind of a person that's not very receptive, or maybe someone that says, oh, don't worry about it, I know what I'm doing, sort of, kind of like that. But in the combination here, it suggests to me that there are relationships in your surroundings. Maybe it's in your family, maybe it is in your work environment, but there are relationships that I'm seeing here that you're not happy with, that you would prefer not to, that you prefer to actually get rid of them. And there's some kind of a negative memory that is affecting your mood a little bit. You're feeling kind of stagnated, maybe just feeling a lack of progress in something. Something clearly has not worked out that you wanted to work out. So moving to the present, we've got the Nine of Wands in the present position, which is it's a card that for some it would just be thinking after a lot of hard work, sort of pausing for a moment and taking a break. For others, it could be recovering from a traumatic battle. For some, it could be that you are waiting for something to happen. You worked yourself to death. And you keep waiting and waiting and waiting, maybe looking for a sign or something. But this is definitely a card of a hard worker, someone who is dedicated, someone who has strength and courage and resilience. This is not someone who gives up easily. This person has mental strength, a strength of mind, willpower. This person knows exactly what they want, and maybe not compromising all that well. And of course, in the clarifying position, we have the Two of Cups, which represents confusion, a lack of clarity, because this person has their eyes, the eyes are covered. It's like willful blinding, maybe. And there's some unknown information because there's a moon in the sky. So there's definitely some kind of a decision that maybe is being made, or kind of maybe being the other way, like indecisive, kind of having some information and trying to make a decision but not really feeling very clear about something. To me, this suggests that you may be in denial. It suggests that you may be kind of sitting there stuck thinking about options and you're not taking action. So to me, these two cards are very, very different. These are very different energies because this person very much takes action. So there's some kind of a disconnect here between the Nine of Wands and the Two of Cups. Maybe it is a friend who is influencing you, kind of has your ear and influencing you in creating a little bit of, low vibration energy. It could be that maybe you're experiencing low vibration energy all on your own, because you are, a little bit, you're feeling tired, you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, and you're not being adventurous. You're kind of stuck a little bit. So it could be that, the Two of Cups is actually in the Nine of Wands, a little bit of that energy. But there is the warning here and the suggestion here is that you need to take action. You need to put yourself in a position where you can maybe take a mini vacation, maybe you can try something new, maybe you can do something adventurous, because this is definitely a mental energy that is not very clear, and the first thing to do is to maybe clear some of that mental energy, meditate and whatnot. We've got the Ace of Wands and the Four of Pentacles in the future outcome position. The Ace of Wands is ruled by Mars, fire energy. Mars is a god of war, of course. But the Ace of Wands is a positive offer. Somebody is extending an olive branch to you. Somebody wants to get into contact with you. Somebody wants to offer something to you. Maybe they feel bad about something that that has happened in the past, or maybe it's a brand new offer. It's something that is generally positive, and the Ace here suggests that it would be a beginning, and seize the moment moment, take the opportunity. Basically, you know, the divine is telling you that you should take a risk and say yes. The Four of Pentacles in the clarifying position suggests that you may be, the Four of Pentacles is a card of hard work, of course, but it also suggests that you're holding on to something. You're not wanting to let go of a person or a thing. There's something that you feel, maybe there's a person that's around you feel secure with, and maybe that person isn't exactly right, but you keep them around because you feel secure, or, you know, maybe you keep a job around because you feel secure with it, and without it, you know, you would have to make a lot more effort, and you would have to kind of push yourself. But there's kind of holding on to something, maybe being frugal. This card is definitely good for money. This card usually appears when you are in a protective mode. So there's something you feel a little bit insecure about, and so you're feeling kind of protective over something. And it's affecting this new beginning that you may have. Let's see if we can clarify some of this with the energy oracle cards. I pulled 2 energy oracle cards as well, and they are strategy and patience. Wow, patience is gorgeous. So I think the strategy card in this instance applies to the Ace of Wands very strongly, because if you are setting out on a new project, or maybe on a new relationship, you should definitely think about it a little bit in advance, so that you can strategize to maximize your opportunity for success. The strategy card shows a pen, a journal, compass, and a key. When you receive this card upright, it indicates that this is the optimum time for setting up a very specific strategy for achieving your goals. Write about the direction you want to go in. Consider any potential change in course that may be needed. Be aware of the particulars regarding your goals and have some conscious plan in mind. Structure the short-term goals needed to make your long-term goal a reality. This card is telling you to spend some time setting things in order. So there is a loose end. Definitely there's a loose end somewhere. So this is also a bit of a warning to tell you to overlook your affairs. Make sure all the bills are paid. Make sure things are in order, like no deadlines are missed as far as work maybe, that, you know, generally you have all things taken care of, because this to me suggests there may be a potential kind of loose end that would create maybe a few issues later on. We've got also patience. What a beautiful card. This card shows a beautiful angel holding a clock, and in the stillness of winter, her quiet, peaceful energy is telling you that it's time to release the old urgency and to look at things with a much clearer perspective. When this card is upright, it's telling you to relax and let go of the single-minded desperation that's been driving you. Don't try to force your will on only one option. When you think there's only one solution to satisfy your need or to make you happy, you're blocking many other potential solutions from coming your way. Let go of the anxiety and be flexible. Be patient, open, creative. Choose to be peaceful in the present. The universe has more options than you may be aware of. Quiet your mind, broaden your perspective, and let them come through. This is definitely a gorgeous card, and I think that it very much relates to this Nine of Wands, a person who is reflecting and thinking and quieting, sort of calming the mind so that it can open the channels to the subconscious to receive additional messages. She-wolf, unleash the wild within. Great teacher, learn from the spiritual experiences. Wolf is always a very, very positive sign in any kind of, it's just a positive sign generally. So definitely the divine is supporting you and guiding you, because you have the great teacher reminding you that, meditating and clearing your chakras, clearing negative energy from your home is very, very important. And of course, the shield wolf, remembering that when you focus, you are able to pursue all the goals that you have. Let me just see if I can pull an additional description. And it says, let your wild side up and out. Unleash your talents and your desires. You're being rewilded at this time, guided to reconnect with your rebellious heart, the part of you that likes to break boundaries and go beyond them completely. If you've been holding back on your hopes or dreams, you're being encouraged to chase after them now. Let the wolf energy within help you track down what direction you want to go in. And don't let any traps or hunters get in the way of your freedom or your growth. Wolf is one of the best signs you can possibly have. So this is definitely a reassurance from the divine that you are being looked after. And remember to connect with your intuition. Let's see. I just want to see the great teacher further explanation. And it says, know that what is happening around you is divinely inspired. Learn from your current experiences, then share them with others. This card can represent a teacher in your life. Either way, it shows that you have dedicated a lot of time, effort, and energy to understanding yourself and the world. You're having spiritual experiences and gaining a greater awareness of what you need to do in order to grow. There's great chance that you've been having any challenges recently. You've surmounted them and allowed them to be vehicles to lessons that are helping you, your spiritual connection. If you feel that you've received messages from heaven, this card is confirmation that these have indeed been holy experiences. I've also pulled a card from the Messages of the Universe deck. Let's see what it has to say. And it says, when I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. So, of course, this reminds us that the most important thing, the biggest thing, the most crucial thing that matters is what you feel on the inside, because that dictates and defines which direction you're going to go. When you focus on attitude of gratitude, when you focus on positive things, when you focus on love, when you focus on something that cultivates, appreciation, that makes you happier. And when you're happier, you become aware of things that you would not otherwise be aware if you weren't feeling very powerful and positive emotions. So having that inner light that shines bright suggests that you see the better. And when you see the better, world becomes better, because we're all connected, and there's a ripple effect that goes through all of us. We all have a individual conscience, but we also have a collective mind as well. We do have effect on each other, so it's important, to monitor the inner light. But I mean, this spread is very positive. Patience is a very, very beautiful card. I mean, you have the Ace of Wands, which is a new beginning. It's kind of like a deliverance that is being granted by the divine, because the divine does see that you work very, very hard. And the divine does recognize that you are unique and that you're special. So, the wolf is an incredible sign to have in a reading. So, definitely this is an incredible reading. For the month of August, it looks like you are going to be You're going to be doing some hard work, definitely, because we have the Nine of Wands, of course. There's going to be a period in the month of August when you're going to have a little bit of confusion, but that is expected. You will be watching your money. You will be frugal. You will be paying attention to how you spend. You will have something that is starting new, and I think that's going to really spice up your life. It's going to really make it interesting and vibrant. It's going to add color to it. So it's definitely, it's very kind of positive. A little bit of loss, but it's the Five of Cups is in the past position. Some memories that you will have, but again, overall, this is a very positive reading. Most of us have some negative memories, and sometimes we do actually miss opportunities when someone offers something and we're just not in the right mind frame to accept it. The good news is there is a new beginning in something, and this is powerful. It's definitely very, very powerful. So a very positive reading. I mean, look at this beautiful angel who's bringing you patience, and patience will quadruple your rewards. It will quadruple things, or quintuple things. I mean, the patience is a very, very important quality to have, because acting in a rash manner costs a lot. Sometimes has emotional costs. Sometimes, it's a waste of time and energy and whatnot. So this is definitely a very, very positive reading. Make sure that you kind of think through, strategize before you kind of engage in any sort of complex action. Anyway, if you enjoyed this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. I would very much appreciate any feedback, because it lets me connect with different people's energies, and that definitely helps me a lot. And I hope to see you next time. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.